Okay. So, welcome to the stream. Let me just do something very quickly. Yep, okay. Okay, cool. Very nice. Just gonna go ahead and put myself on the stream. There we go. Open that. Nice. Nice. Okay, cool. So let me just pop to the pixel art. Let's see if I can do this. Yep. Capture software, whatever. Screen capture. That's what it's called. Okay, there we go. So, perfect. So, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so we're doing some pixel art again. This may or may not be the last pixel art stream, or not. Well, not in general. don't. I should have said it better. Word it better. Don't get too. Don't panic. It's not going to be the last pixel art stream. I should say it should be the last stream in terms of this specific pixel art or pixel animation I'm making. Of course, there will still be more pixel art streams. So I'll try and think of ideas and everything first, and then once I feel ready, then I can do that. So yeah. But anyway, somehow I didn't turn to black. Okay, so how are you guys doing? Hopefully you're doing good. I'm not doing too bad myself. Don't know why I'm speaking like that, but here we are. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get straight into it. So, I'm making one of the character sprites, and you remember how in last stream, yeah, because the last stream I got pretty tired because I did early morning, but but yeah, I was super tired. So essentially, what I wanted to do is to go ahead and make like a walk animation. But I decided to change my mind, so I'm still going to draw this sprite, and basically, spoiler alert, plug your ears if you don't want to hear any spoilers, make him teleport up to the sky, and then he lands on the pressure plate. On the pressure plate to this wormhole right there. As you can see, I've done some work, quite a bit of work actually. So yeah. I actually should have done this before, but I'm just going to go to the toilet, so just give me a moment. Yeah, just give me a And we are back. Sorry about that. Okay. We are ready. We are ready to continue. Okay. So like I said, I was making that side view of my character. Tribal Patrol, my OC. Why am I speaking like that? I'll never know. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get on with it, shall we? So let's see. Yeah, again, hopefully you guys have been doing well. Been playing a tiny bit of Mario and Luigi Brothership. And spoiler alert, but I ended up into... Well, I'm currently in Merry-Go Island. And when I saw the maze part, I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And the fact that you have to rotate the maze, I was like, yeah, okay. Now I understand why it's called Merry-Go Island. I think, if I'm correct by the name, but yeah. I mean, seriously. I mean, it should have been a giveaway before, but now I know. Now I know. So I was thinking about moving the head a little bit more for two reasons. Number one is, I forgot what one of the reasons is now. But, yeah, trust me, one of the reasons is that I need to go ahead and, yeah, that's right. Number one is to match up with this. And number two is because I feel like the bottom part of the head is a bit too small. So that's what I have to fix, and also I have to get rid of that, of course. Yeah. But off camera, I also did a bit of geocraft. Not today, but a couple days ago. Some geocraft. For example, I did, yeah, the Denmark. Well, I think I might have said that, so, yeah. I did do Sweden a little bit at some point, so that was cool. That's fun. Okay, so let's just... No, wait. Yeah. Perhaps something like this. Because again, we want to extend out the head part, the chin part. Whatever. Same thing. Oh shit. So that's what we're trying to do here. Just extend out, you know, this stuff. Okay, cool. Really, like I said, I was like, yeah. Now I understand why it's called Merry-Go Island. Now I do. Alright, cool. But yeah, done quite a bit of work off camera in terms of the pixel art. So yeah, pretty happy. Although, does that fit? Does that look good? Now that I look at it, it looks a bit strange. Maybe because I'm not used to it, but yeah, I don't know. It's all a bit confusing. Hang on, let me just go ahead and stretch. Or maybe not stretch, but do that. Yeah, so let's see, Control C and Control V. Yes. Cool. I mean, maybe it has something to do with this bottom part of the head. Like, perhaps I could try to do something like that. And let's say this is the neck part. The neck part is just over here. And I'm trying to line it just at least. Yeah, let's say the neck part is right here, right? So maybe if I just also do this with the other neck part. Oh, shit. Oh, could that work? Oh my word. Dude Jack cleaning Balto. Once again, I'm Young. Hello again. Hope you're doing well. Jack Shrimp uses whiskers to clean. You have a very creative mind, I have to say. Very creative imagination. I love it. I love having creative imagination myself. But yeah, and once again, I'm probably not going to do that. But however, I've thought about that makeup idea thing. I'm not going to do like exactly what you asked me to do, but there's a tiny glimpse of what I'm going to do with the makeup part that you mentioned the first time that you commented on one of my streams. So I think I'll do something about that. And plus, I do Minecraft live stream, and I have a thing called a Mineshaft where you give me, let's say, suggestions or the insightful, witty comment. And because of that suggestion, that pretty decent suggestion, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I think I'll put him in the Mineshaft. So you will be included into the channel. Isn't that awesome? Bolter is a wolf dog. Could you pixel? I might not pixel it, sorry, but instead, hang on, let me just Bolto, sorry, wolf. Oh yeah, it's like a Disney film. Yeah, I think I've heard of it somewhere. Yeah, at some point. I can't do real animals though. I do fictional creatures. Bizarrely, I know it's a bit of a weird path that I'm going for, but yeah. But yeah, hope you're doing well, M Young. Hope you're doing not too bad yourself, buddy. Excuse me. I had to swallow something. Yeah, there's so many things that for some reason I don't feel like this is right. I'm just not a fan. Not a fan of what I'm doing right now. I need some fixing. Well, speaking of fixing things as well, I'm gonna fix this other leg. Yeah, that's what I'll do too. I'll fix this other leg. Yeah, I'm still not sure, man. I'm still not sure. It's just... I'm struggling. The struggles is weird. The struggles is real. Yeah, sure. The struggles is real. There we go. The struggle is real. There we go. I couldn't speak properly. Sorry. I'm not the best at making sides, really. I really need to learn more on that. Honestly. Honestly. That's what I need to do. Why did I not do it? I didn't, because I'm an idiot. That's why. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Let's copy his color scheme for the guest. Like, pattern. Okay, there's one just on his cheek. On his X mark cheek. So we'll do that. And also, whoa, that's a bit too strong. There we go. That was a tiny bit too strong. And also a tiny bit too thick too. Yeah. Oh shit. I need to tweak that a little bit more. That's fantastic. Let me double check. Yes. Once again, I keep forgetting this. I'm such an idiot. Just give me a second. Oh, what did I do? Okay. I need to, why do I keep forgetting to do this? I'll never know. But I need to go ahead and, put the... Yeah, say that you can, you know, leave comments in French, English, or Japanese. Oh, wait, I didn't copy? What the world? Control C. Control, okay, there we go. There we go. Alright, cool. So, this one. And one more. Una más. una más, as they say in Spanish. Beautiful. Okay. Now we're ready. Let's go. Alright. So I think we're gonna do a 2-hour stream, by the way. So right now where I live, it's currently 5:30, 5:30. So yeah. Okay. What can I talk about today? Yeah, okay. That's what it's about. Oh shit. That's what I'm asking myself right now. What can I talk about today? Yeah, it is indeed a very good question. I hear some clanking noises. Don't know what's happening. Let's see. Alright, let's not forget his bandana. His bandana on his head. If he won't have a bandana, he'll be bandana. Speaking of banning, I heard that a streamer, finally we're getting something good for once. Who I saw, Vitaly, who got arrested from the Philippines and is gonna face 24 years in prison. I think that should teach a valuable lesson to the people who are literally harassing other people from other countries just for clout. Seriously, it just breaks my heart to see people do this, seriously. And plus it encourages people to do that, which it shouldn't be. Obviously, it shouldn't be encouraged in any way, and I do not tolerate this kind of behavior in any way. So basically, more of the story is, just don't do that, please. You're not... Even if you're doing it for clout, like, what if that happens to you? What if that happens to you? Huh? I bet you get mad too, so why on earth are you doing it to other people? I'm sorry to say this, but it's just so idiotic to do that. Seriously. I'm just gonna rant for this. Just gonna do a tiny rant on this, but it's just that, you know. Yeah, years later, you'd think that we would advance, but apparently we don't. As a species. Don't know how we came this far, but here we are. Great. But in that case, that the world is healing. Although I heard that the Filipino prison that he's going is not gonna be a good one. It is not. Like, holy cow. Like, I heard that he's gonna be suffering with overcrowded, especially for 24 years. Holy cow, that's a nightmare. But again, I don't feel bad for what just happened, so I'm not gonna complain too much. So yeah. Okay. Like, you know, and especially like being bullied in general, like, you know, it's obviously terrible to be bullied by other people. And should definitely be talked about. Heck, people even just don't... I don't want to say this because YouTube's TOS, but some people just, you know, don't know what to do with their lives anymore because of them. And it's horrible. This is why you should contact, you know, someone, especially if, let's say, teachers are not believing that you've been bullied, because teachers don't tolerate that, or teachers don't do very much. I'm sure some schools do, but in that case they don't. And it's seriously, and it's not something to be overlooked, you know? This is serious. And I'm taking bullies seriously because if they keep bullying too much, then they do not deserve a second chance. Straight to punishment. There we go. I said it. Have to have common sense, you know? Because bullying is terrible. So, and we should not tolerate it any further. So yeah, I said it. Okay. Yeah. I mean, to a certain extent, I'm still not defending them in any way, but some bullies, right, could, you know, could be because they don't have good parents and everything, or, you know, like the parents treat them badly and everything, which is understandable, but still doesn't give them an excuse for, you know, for bullying. However, the ones that, yeah, are basically spoiled are worse than this. Once again, it's not a competition of, you know, which bully is worth it and which one isn't, because none of it is worth it, but, like, this is ridiculous. Seriously. I remember I had a school bully, back in my primary school, and, yeah, like, she just kept bullying, and at one point when, she tripped, and, you know, she's like, I was the one who did it, even though I didn't, and wanted to hand her a tissue. Even though, if I was in that age right now, as I am right now, I would not give her a second chance in that case. And plus I had a great friend who also helped me through these times. And he told me that, you know, trying to help and everything, because, you know, bullies are cowards. I bet they don't like when they're getting bullied, so what on earth are they doing to other people? That is the question. Ugh, I hope she's matured. I sincerely hope she is, yeah. Because there could be two things that could happen, right? So it's either A, right, and hopefully that one, they become a changed person for the better, or B, the same person as they are, which I hope is not the latter, like I said. If it's A, then I would forgive her, because again, I was the victim of that bully, and it's my choice and other victims' choice to accept the apology or not. But if there's the same, they're not gonna get any sympathies from me. They're sincerely not. Instead, they're just gonna get, you know, the fact that I'm just gonna make fun of it for just bullying, because bullying is obviously wrong. So I'm not gonna tolerate that, of course. So yeah. Right, what should I do with this part of the hair? I'm trying to think. Perhaps I could erase this. Maybe. Yeah. Once again, I know it's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. But, I don't know, yeah, it's very hard to switch perspective, or, yeah, positions, perspective, whatever. So, yeah. So, don't expect to be anything professional. Animation. If you have any suggestions, feel free. But, yeah. And like I said, this drawing is mostly for contributors, specific contributors. that I decided to pick. Like mostly my friends and everything. And 3 of them are not my friends, but I decided, hey, why not? And also, once I upload this, don't take it too seriously, because this is all just in good fun. To make it, yeah. You know, I just wanted to make something fun. So, yeah. Just wanted to show a little bit. So, yeah. Okay. So, and also to show these AI in these image enthusiasts that, you know, doing these drawings is way more than just a click of a button, obviously. But for them, it's not obvious. Okay, it's just so sad, man. Okay, let's carry on. So now I'm deleting these ugly black pixels, and then I'll fix that leg. And after that's done, we should probably go ahead and add some shadings. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Oh, and also we have to color these too. Let's not forget that. So yeah. I think this one needs to have... No, wait. Oh, shit. That's too much. There we go, that's better. Now! Yes. And also, who's Jacques Shrimp? They put in the Jack in French, by the way. Let me check who that is. Oh, it's some... Yeah, it's some funny, of course. Well, it's a shrimp, but yeah. There's also one from Finding Nemo, yeah. Have you watched Finding Nemo? I remember I did as a kid. There's also Finding Dory, but I haven't watched it. And yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I liked it. So yeah, on topic of movies, by the way, what was I saying? Yeah, the main villain in the Minecraft movie, I forgot her name now, but yeah, she's pretty cool. Although it would have been better if it really followed the Minecraft, you know, like what it would be about. Like it could have been Herobrine, it could have been the Ender Dragon, it could have been the Wither. Heck, it could have. I know this one's from story mode, but it could have also took the Wither storm over. Or heck, even Entity 303. Haven't said that name in a while. Entity 303 is like supposed to be like this entity that like tries to hack you or something. Or not hack you, but I don't remember. But it's like Herobrine's threat, and he's way more dangerous than Herobrine. And it's by a guy named Speed, I think. Well, I did check out his channel lately, and he has uploaded one to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of him making Entity 303, so that's pretty cool. And so, but that was his very last video, because he said that he's going to quit this channel, so, because he wants to do other projects or something like that. So, I wish him the very best of luck to him, and, you know, and success, things like that, so, yeah. Oh man, it made my childhood. I remember I watched a channel who was making like an Entity 303 prank. Well, even though he's not really Entity 303, but basically used some invisibility potions and also placed down some signs and everything, thinking that his server, and plus he's the server owner, yeah, there's like Entity 303 roaming around. And they did that for big reasons, because the friend like destroyed a cousin's base or something, and so yeah, so they decided to like, you know what, I'm gonna take my revenge and you know, and do it for my cousin. So that was wholesome, and I gotta say it was pretty funny. I know it doesn't look, some of the aspect that they do isn't like Entity 303, but hey, I enjoyed the video nonetheless. I just find it funny, personally. So yeah. Oh man, the nostalgia of looking through some old school videos. 2014. Ah, and I remember another one about Entity 303. It's called Entity 303 Hunt, I think. And I miss this video. These type of videos. There's one music that really love to know what it's called. Because this was posted in 2014, I even saw it since 2014. Even after 11 years, I still don't know what the music is called. I mean, he hasn't responded to the comment of the music. Nobody knew what the music was. And even some people were asking what the name of the music is. I seriously want to know. Even to this day, I want to know it badly. Because the best way I could listen to this music is just by looking for this video. That's the best way. So now I need to know the name. I'm not gonna sing or play a song, of course, because I don't want to get copyright striked. Well, at least with that, he'll give me the answer, unless it's royalty free. Yeah, I still want to know. Yeah, it baffles me to not know. Don't you just hate it when it baffles you to not know the music name? When there's a music and you're like, oh, I love it. I want to know the name, and you can't figure out. That happens to me quite a few times, quite a bit of times, a lot, actually. It's not fun sometimes. It makes me sad that. Again, I'm sure there's a name for it. Although there could be an app where it detects. Well, I'm sure there are some apps that detect music. Probably not all music though, so I'm not sure if this one will work. But I don't know. It's very hard to distinguish, you know, sometimes. Okay, so let's see. Oh wait, no. I should probably move it a little bit more. This part, yeah. Let's say right here, sure. That could work. Alright, there we go. Okay, cool. So, let's take some blue. And I gotta remember, so the left here is blue, green, blue. Did I forget? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I just had a painful realization. I forgot this bit. It's supposed to be 4. Now it's just look like it's 3. Whatever. Fine. Whatever. Oh well. That's okay. That's annoying. Never noticed that now. I don't want to reset everything. I don't want to reset everything. Oh well, whatever. I'll give up for now. In terms of playing that line. Okay, so we got blue, green. So yeah, so this is the left. So blue, green, blue, and green. And then this one's the opposite. So green, blue, green, blue, blue. Alright, cool. And then we'll take the green. Let's call these green, yeah. Well, I could have taken it from the bandana, the color. Yeah. But yeah, overall with these Entity 303 pranks or videos I've seen, yeah, it's pretty cool. And I think in 2017 there was one called Entity 404. That wasn't as much talked, I guess. But Speed did put another type of Entity 303, and then there's Entity 505 back in 2020, if I'm correct. I know that it's just a hoax, mostly, but I just find it interesting, though. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Not going to include the feathers, although maybe I could. Maybe, yeah. There's just going to be a tiny portion, though. not very much. Let's say like this, and then go to the second part, let's say, sure. Alright, let's call them yellow for now, and then we'll put these colors onto those golden feathers. Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, and then there's gonna be blue and green again. So yeah, blue on so blue on the right, blue on the left. So blue on the right, green on the left. So there's blue, and we'll put some green in it. Yes, that works. Now once again, it's not gonna be perfect in any way, but yeah, I'll just stick to what I have. Okay, cool. So let me just try to fix this leg. So let's see. Maybe if I just erase quite a bit of these. But I have to say, Mario and Luigi Brothership is pretty good. Sometimes it can be a tiny bit slow paced, but it's all good though. It's a bit of a minor complaint. Oh my. Excuse me, man. My apologies for that burp. I didn't mean to. Okay, so now let's just go ahead and do this. Yeah, I think that looks better. So now we're gonna make the bandage. Let's not forget the bandage. Yeah. On the leg. On his left leg. Yeah, probably like that. Probably like that. I'm gonna stretch my arms. Give me a second. So, since I have a 3-day break, let's hope that I can finish my animation once and for all. And once this is finished, oh, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. This so makes me want to do more animations. It was gonna be the case back when I made a long one, the very first video I uploaded to YouTube, the one that lasted 6 minutes. But yeah, for some reason I scrapped it. Or I should say, scrapped the idea of continuing, like pixel animation. But now I'm back on our feet, baby. We are back on our feet. We are back on our feet. Literally, as I was just drawing his feet. That's cool. Alright, cool. I watched also some old videos of PewDiePie, and he played a game. Some of you might heard of it. And it was, but the video, despite that it was still very popular, it wasn't that popular, the video itself. Well, the videos even themselves. Plus, it's a super old game, or super old, I don't know. I think it's 1998, and plus it was made by French people. That's cool. I didn't expect that. But it's a game called Heart of Darkness, if I'm correct. So yeah, about this boy Andy who's traveling through, yeah, to a different planet to find his dog because he got kidnapped by an eclipse of some sort. So yeah, that's interesting. So I have to say the ending is kind of anticlimactic though, and actually it makes me a bit uncomfortable. So I'm just gonna make sure. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, the ending I'm not gonna spoil too much because you'll know it when you see it. But for those of you who want to play it, although this is a super difficult game, it's a platform game and it is quite frustrating to play. So yeah. Although it was fun seeing PewDiePie rage. I have to say he has creative ways of raging. But anyway, I'll explain to that in a second. But anyway, like I said, yeah, the ending was kind of anticlimactic, I feel. Because, once again, spoiler alert, but it's like he went through the dark area to fight the last boss, and then it found out that it was all just an imagination. He entered the monsters or the creatures that helped the main character Andy still exist. I don't get it. This is weird. It's a bit of a weird plot, really. Bit of a weird plot twist. So yeah. Let me save it, actually. Yeah. But yeah, still finding it strange, though. Ugh. Alright, cool. Oh, my word. That's fantastic. Alright, fantastico. So, I think, if I don't forget anything, if I haven't forgot anything, we could probably start making our, yeah, shades, the shading, even, say. Yeah. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and pick these colors. And yeah, I know that the golden apple sprites are kind of the same, but oh well. The golden apple jingles on his hat. It's just a hat. I love jesters and tropes, as my YouTube bio says here. So let me just do that. Excuse me. Yeah, like I said before, with the Minecraft movie, yeah, I'm going back into that, but yeah, the villain's cool, but it's just that it could have been, you know, better if it was like Kiribine or the Ender Dragon or something. And one of the comments said it best, because I see this trope on villains. I know that this is just my opinion, but I'm just still gonna say it though. But there is a trope that I hate in movies or stories or whatever, and that is the relatable villain. Oh, I have a past self, or I have a past self. I have a bad past. Oh, my life is deplorable, so as a result, I'm gonna turn into a villain, cancel people. It's like, listen, okay? I know it's fiction, but whatever, I'm still gonna say it. Listen, okay? We get it, your life was pretty miserable. You had a bad childhood, okay? And, you know, and I wish the best. But it doesn't mean that you have to run around and do harmful things, whatever, to people. Like, come on. It's like, oh my gosh, this villain has done so many terrible things to people, but we should still feel bad because he had a past life. Yeah, sure, that's... Like, again, I know it's fiction, but it's just, come on, man. Come on. That is just not right, man. It just kind of rubs me the wrong way, and also it kind of frustrates me. Well, I have to give props to the people, and so, like I said, somebody said it best. Props to the filmmakers for not making her a villain because she has a terrible past or anything. She just wanted to be a villain for no reason. She just straight up evil. See, being a villain for no particular reason other than just wanting to be evil is probably the best way to make a villain. At least in my opinion. That's how I interpret things. Well, there might be some exceptions with tropes and everything, but yeah, you know, I'm a villain for no reason. I just want to kill whatever. Just want to be evil. I think that's probably the best. At least in my eyes. Probably the best type of villain there could be. So yeah, let's go ahead and do some shading on that part. So I'm gonna click on it. There we go. Let's see. Still looking at the chat while I'm doing this. So feel free to say whatever. Well, as long as there's nothing offensive, of course, but yeah. Okay. So let me just continue drawing the hat. There we go. Continue drawing the hat, or I should say the shading of the hat. Oh, don't get rid of that black pixel. For sure. For S Shuri. S Shuri, yeah, sure. What else can I say? I have a cat named Steve. Yes, literally Steve. That wasn't me that named him, by the way. It was my mom. Plus, it doesn't look. Plus, nice for her. Well, even for me, it looks nice on him, and also pretty funny. That yeah, she named him Steve. It's pretty good, I feel. Let's see. Let me just. I might get rid of the grid so I can see better. And you can see better too. As to where I'm going with this. So yeah. So let me just add some shadings over there, because I forgot about that part. Cool. Okay, cool. I also forgot about this one. Okay, a bit of a random thing to talk about. I mean, that's how I also keep up with streaming and keep up with the time and everything. But in where I live, there was a restaurant, well, it still exists, but they had a really cool concept, but unfortunately they removed the concept and it just acts like a regular restaurant because people were too confused. You know, it wasn't that confusing. I thought it was a cool idea. It's not like an overly complicated idea, but basically, so you order something, right? Okay, I don't know how to explain this, and I might not remember everything, but so you order something, right? Let's say some carbonara. You get some sort of like number indicator on like electric number indicator, and it yeah, once it blinks, that means it's your turn to get served. And when it's a pizza specifically, or when you order pizza specifically, yeah, it's a different type of or a different type of electric number indicator. I don't know how to describe this. Sheesh, man. Don't know how I can. Don't know why I sometimes mess up with words, but yeah. It's a cool concept, but then they patched it. They patched it. Because, again, people find it too confusing. Which, again, I didn't find it confusing. My parents and my family didn't find it confusing either. Well, I said my family, yeah. My parents, whatever. Nor my little sister. So, that's a bit strange. I'm kind of sad. Because maybe that's coming from me who loves unique ideas. And ideas not many people has done before, so maybe that's that. I mean, come on! I gotta try something new at some point, right? So, that was a cool thing, but yeah, it's sad that they removed it now. Such a shame. Such a shame. Had a lot of potential, I feel. Really had a lot of potential. But hey, at least I tried it, so. And as a wise man once said, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. True words have been spoken by the man himself, Dr. Seuss. So yeah. Let's see. Let's keep drawing the hair. Try to keep up with the chat here. Sometimes I try to update the chat in case there's a bug. and let's say somebody's commented and I didn't notice, which that's the case, and I apologize. Because I'm multitasking at the same time, so yeah, feel free to leave whatever, and I'll try to respond. Well, I will respond. I love being interactive with you guys, so yeah. And I hate ignoring the people around, so yeah. So what's next? What is next? I guess shading that part. Actually, let me get rid of that one pixel there. Yeah. I'll just use just a tiny bit of shading. Right there, yeah. Oh, that's just... Oh boy. Some shading over there too. I should have took that into consideration. But I didn't. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. So let me make sure I haven't... Yeah, there's the flip-flops I missed. Parts of the flip-flops, at least. Like perhaps these two, and then just one of them, and not this one. Yeah, that could probably be good. I don't know. Just making assumptions, you know? Once again, it's not going to be perfect in any way, but here we are. Alright, we're just going to take that. The tolerance might be too strong. Yeah. I hate when that happens. Because it just picks up almost the entire thing. When I don't want to. I just want to pick this entire sprite. Not the full screen like that, yeah. Whoa, okay. We might be onto the right track. In that case. Let's see. That. Let's copy the entire, not copy, pick up the entire golden apple. There's a badge. There goes his feet. Let's see. And yeah, afterwards, after this one, and after we place down the character, well, character, Tribal, we'll add some dialogue. Some more dialogue. Alright, let's just move it so that we see... Yeah, there's a missing pixel. Great. That's why I do that. Where was that missing pixel? Where was it? Wait. Oh, I see. It didn't look like it that way, but here we are. Yeah, it's right there. Now we should be good. Yes. Okay, cool. Alright, let me Control C. And then let's see, I'm gonna get this one. And we'll pick background test number 7. I put 2 A's on accident. That was not my intention. There. Okay, cool. Perfect. So let me just... No, wait, we're not going to paste yet. I'm just going to make sure that... because the size is slightly different. Did I just forget the shadows? I did. Oh boy, I forgot the shadows. Isn't that great? Because I have the shadows here, but not the shadows on 2 of these frames. So let me just fix that. Where is it? This one. Alright, cool. So let me just fix... Yeah, we'll fix these two. No, wait. I guess the shadows when it's sliding white like that probably isn't necessary. Okay, so there it goes. And yeah, let's copy, not this one. Let's copy the, oh, do you have it? What's going on? And yes, there we go. Okay, cool. So let me just pick all this up. Reduce the tolerance. Reduce it again. Nice. This one, that one, that one. And I think we should be good. I forgot this one again. Oh, whatever. I keep forgetting things, don't I? Lower the tolerance. Alright. What did I do? I have to reset this now. Just give me a second. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, shit. Don't take that. Well, yeah, don't take that. Let's see, this one, that one, that one. Now we should be good. Hopefully. Alright. Okay, so let's see if that works. Yes. Booyah. And that also means booyah. Okay, cool. So let me go to GIF movie gear. And I'm not going to spoil the entire thing. So I'm just going to go straight down. And delete these two temporarily. Because these ones are old ones. So we're just going to insert the new ones. So let's see. So there's this one. Analyzing colors. Okay, cool. And we have this one. Now there's the play category right there. But I'm not going to play the full thing. I just clicked for a tiny second just to give you a glimpse at how it works. So let's see. Because like I said, I'm not going to spoil much. And 50 frames. Nice. Alright, cool. So now we need to go ahead and Control C. Let's pick this one, sure. Control V. Now I want to be at the same. That might be okay. It's hard to tell, so I'll just do a copy C. Beautiful. And then we'll do like that. Cool. Now let me just do this so I can copy, well, not copy, but yeah, put the file without exposing anything private. So let's see. All party has joined 500 and oh, I haven't put an exclamation mark. 500 and no 509. Okay, 200 frames. Okay, fantastic. Let's put the screen back up. Alright, cool. Although I'm gonna do it several times because I'm gonna put some bubbles and everything. The bubble appearing. Let me just press that and give that button a press. The enter a press. Alright, so we're just gonna pick up this whole thing. At one point, I'm not sure how I did that. Well, I fixed it, by the way. But I moved the entire background by 1 pixel. Don't know how I did that, but okay. It's like, how on earth? This is ridiculous. Alright, so let me just do this. And yeah, it's this one. Okay, cool. It's this one. Cool. So Control V. Nice. And once again, I'm gonna do a save like that. 510. Yeah, as you can probably hear and probably see, I made 510 of these. So it's a lot of work. Takes forever to do these, but I'm having fun with this. Yeah, I'm not sure why there's these black screens appearing. It's kind of weird. Oh, but for some reason on stream you don't see it. That's interesting. But trust me, I do see some black bits happening on screen. I don't know why that happens, but it does. It does. Okay. So that's going to be 511. There we go. Cool. And then we got this one. Just copy and make a, and yeah, stick in this one. Cool. Cool. And it's going to be 512. Let's see. Yeah, again, sorry for the back and forths, but it's gotta have to happen. Yeah. Let's see, like that. Cool. Yep, nice. And then we'll have this one. Yes. And then that. Bloop. Once again, censor. Well, it's not censoring, technically it's hiding. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, cool. And then there should be the last one. I promise. Although I'm still gonna do the back and forth. Yeah. Put the black screen back and forth because I'm also gonna add some text. And I'm gonna put 2 letters each on each image, so that makes it look like, you know, when these RPG games, text just transitions. That's why I want it to happen. So yeah. So this is gonna be 514, maybe 514. Nice. Okay. On. No, it doesn't. No, it's not the last one. I apologize. Shoot. So what I can do is this, though. So let's just go ahead and pick this one. Let's see. Nope. That one, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna pick. So I'm just gonna take this. Take his head as well. But I'll change his emotions. So I'm not gonna put this emotion. Oh shit. Booyah. Okay. So what expression should we put on him? Exactly. What is the emotion that we want to put? Sorry about that. Excellent question indeed. I'm thinking. perhaps we could pick this face, but it's not going to be a happy face. There it goes. So now we have to make sure that it fits properly. It looks a bit weird. Look at that. Alright, cool. Oh. Oh wow, it looks weird. Look at that. Okay, let me do this. Let me just do this. There we go. Now I should do. Let's see. Also, it's almost the first anniversary of me joining some Japanese servers in Minecraft. So I'm pretty happy. Okay, so his mouth, let's just get rid of the mouth. And I want him to be like, oh, type of way. No, that doesn't look good. Let me try something else. That looks funny. But probably not gonna be like that though. That looks funny too. But once again, not what I'm looking for. So how can I do it? So bad. Let's see. What if I do this? You know what? Forget it. I'll stick with that one. I'll stick with that one. Okay, so let me just save that. 515. Alright, cool. So, let me open one of the sites I'm using to sometimes to help my I can't speak with my Japanese, because I'm putting it in Japanese mostly. And I use a site called Jisho. It's so cool. It is super good. Such a great website to use, if I do say so myself. Oh. So let me just go ahead and do that. Should I say it Japanese? Jisho wo tsukayo. Tsukaimashou. Yeah. If I was saying it politely. Okay. Sorry if you might hear a tractor of some sort in the background. Wormhole. Yeah. Wormhole. Yeah. Wormhole, which are these time portals. Time traveling portals. Right there. Which is pretty nice. Okay, cool. Right, so let's find, so I can copy and I don't have to put the letters in. Because these letters I put are 2 by 2. So yeah. That's what I want to do. Sorry about that again. Just give me 1 second. Again, I'm gonna go to the toilets. So I'll be back. Okay, so hopefully for the last time we are back. Okay, so alright. Seriously, I'm loving OBS. It's so cool. I'm probably not the first person, and I definitely won't be the last person to say it, but I just love this streaming service, aka OBS. So, without further ado, let's continue, or actually start, technically, placing down the word, yeah, or I'm gonna make him say wormhole. Just give me a second. Wormhole. It's a wormhole. That's what I'm gonna make him say. Let's see. So there's the wa. Here's how I do it. I just do this. Skip 4 pixels. And same after this character. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be it. And then afterwards, I just put. Let's see. We just put has to be a. I don't know. You know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna make it myself. Yeah, let me just first copy that. But I don't know how to describe it. But in Japanese, like a letter where it holds the pronunciations in words. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. Okay. Oh, no, wait. No. We need mu first of all, yeah. So, yeah, let me just do the constant. Not this one. I'm an idiot. Oops. There we go. So, 516. There we go. There you go. You can see the screen again. So, mu. Trying to take a reference to the Trying to take a reference to the letter mu. Okay, cool. Alright. No, wait. Has to be in this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, probably. Yeah, sure. Let's do that, I guess. I don't know. I feel bad that one. I guess I'll just keep it like that. For the time being. Maybe. I don't know. Let's select. Let's see. One of the pixel arts. Or one that has one of my friend's name. His name is potoranodon. For the ho. For the letter ho. I think it might be this one. Yes. Okay. Cool. So I'm just gonna scroll down and we're gonna take all this, copy and paste it. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. So, alright, cool. Very nice. So that's gonna be number 517. Okay, cool. 517, yeah. Then we're gonna copy this. That's right. Don't need to go any further. That's good. Okay, cool. Wormhole. Yeah, that's what we want. So, we got worm. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, and then we need a ru. We need a ru. Where's the ru? Somewhere. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, there we go. It's right there. And even in my character's name, of course. I'm an idiot. Wait. Yeah. Control C rather. Control V. And then we get this. Wormhole. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Oh, there's a zombie. No, I'm joking. Hopefully I don't get copyright striked. I haven't heard that name or that song in ages, now that I think about it. Seriously. Yes. Alright, cool. Wormhole. Yeah. Now we need him to say da and then an exclamation mark. Alright, cool. So I guess we'll just copy this. Whoops. There's Dakuten or the Dakuten to make it da, otherwise it would be a ta. But I have made a mistake without doing it on purpose. But oh well, I'm not gonna fix that, because otherwise I'm gonna have to reset a bit of everything. Which I wouldn't want. Let's see. Okay, so what else can I talk about while I'm doing this? I suppose... Okay, so 519... Although... Yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay. So what else can I talk about? Now this is difficult. It's getting difficult. I really am struggling with what to say now. Let's see. I guess in the meantime while I'm doing this... Okay, there's an arrow. Same arrow. Okay, this one point right here. So this one goes first. Okay, cool. And maybe we might do it times 2, because usually I put times 3. Wormhole da. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna call it 520 times 2. And the times 2 and is for the amount of times that that it will be repeated. Kind of like a loop almost. Excuse me. Now where's the arrow? It's going a bit further to the right. This one. Okay, cool. Booyah! Nice. Okay, so... Right, so let's just see. Very nice, so 521. Nice. Let's put the screen back up. So now I want to make one of the characters from the drawing, who's in real life French friend of mine, named Dark Santor. Not gonna state the real name though. So let me just, cause his name, the name in the, oh my goodness, his username's the longest one in the entire cast that you see. So I think instead of doing copy and stick in there, or copy and paste, I should say, we might as well go ahead and take that. Yeah, and then I'll go ahead and just redo this. So let's see. Yeah, so that. Oh shit. Because you'll understand what I mean in a second. Once I'm done with just picking or clicking all these. So, Daku-san. Oh shit. God dang it. Stop. Toru. Yeah, okay. So we're just gonna click on the entire thing. Look how many I got. First of all, hang on. I'm just gonna do this. And it's all been deleted. Cool. Alright, so let's just do a copy, or let's just paste it, right? Let's see, I'm gonna put it there, or place it down there. So as you can see, it already is out of the it went out of the box, the character name box. I wouldn't even have made one like this, so, but just gonna redo it. That's fine. I don't mind. I don't care. Okay. Okay, and I'm placed in the wrong spot. Good thing I noticed it earlier. Otherwise, I would have been not so good. Okay. Alright. Alright, cool. So we're just gonna do this. Perfect. Beautiful. So we're just gonna point all the way here. And what we're gonna do is actually erase the entire lettering first. But first I'm just gonna yeah. Do this. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was my bad. Okay, cool. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so it's currently about 7:15. And I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, stop the stream in about 30 minutes. So yeah. So right now, so the chat box or the character text box is longer. Alright, so let me just name that to 522. Cool, fantastic. Alright, so now we can put it back. So let me just, how about this? I'm just gonna do that. I mean, I could just copy the entire thing and replace it back, but I'm just gonna take my way. Nice. Alright, cool. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that. And so now we need to search for the character in question's head. Now, where is it? Where is my... There he is. He is right there. Cool. Just gonna put the grid away. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, cool. Oh, no way. I don't need to do that. Of course. I feel like an idiot now. Why? Because... Let's see. If I put... Let's see, where is it? Where is... I'm trying to find it. Oh, shit. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? This one? Let's see. Can't see. Nope, it's not. Let's try again. Oh, this one, yeah. Let's see. Yes, okay, cool. So I'm just gonna copy and paste it. And it's also gonna have a different emotion. Right here. So I'm just gonna double click, do that, and this time it's gonna have some surprised eyes. Hope that sounds like a plan. So I'm just take some black over there. There we go. May not look like surprised eyes, but trust me, it is. Alright, cool. So I'm just gonna turn it like that. Cool. 5,223. No. Imagine that though. That would have been a lot of work done. Heck of a lot of work done. Would have taken me forever. Just had to stretch my arms. Okay, so. Okay. So he's gonna speak French. And sometimes Japanese, even though technically my French only speaks French, it doesn't speak like tiny bit Japanese. But hey, I'm just gonna make it that way, okay? That's how I'm gonna do it. Okay, so let's see if I'm correct. It starts with there, sorry about that. 3, so that goes down. 4 and 5. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be about the same size. Nice. Alright, cool. So it's going to say, il faut faire gaffe par contre, at first. Okay, cool. So just going to do that. So there we go. So you see it takes a long time to make all this, but it's definitely worth it, I feel. Let's see. Let's see. Nah, this bigger part of the F, rather, is a tiny bit too big. Also, this one's a tiny bit too tight. Yeah, that looks better, okay. Il faut faire gaffe. So now we're going to put the letter A. No, this doesn't work. That doesn't work. Yeah. That's better, though, however. Just gonna double check. Yeah, okay, good. Alright, cool. So 525. Perfect. Alright, so okay, now we got the letter U. That's perfect. And then we need the letter T. So let me just make the letter T. just like that. So it's kind of like the L, except there's one pixel in there. Yeah. Nice. That's good. Yeah. If I remove these corners, right? I'm only just deleting those temporarily. If I put this, yeah, it looks like a letter V. Just as I thought. Okay. And I placed the T in the wrong pixel. I'm glad I just noticed that. Let's see. So let me just fix that. And this one, and I think that should fix it. Yeah, okay. So 1, 2, and there's a third one. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. Fantastic. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me double check that I got everything. Let's see. Just give me a second. Yes, okay, so perfect. So now the second thing I need to do is to name it to, here we go, 526. So like I said, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Let's see. And then there we go. So we're just going to do another letter F. There we go. Another letter A this time. There we are. I guess I could have put F and A together. Oh well. That's fine. So this will be 127. There we are. Yeah, you can see it's a rinse and repeat type of process, but I'm used to it very quickly. Even since I first animated doing all this, yeah. Let's see. So then it's letter I. Skip that pic. No, we'll keep that. Now I can skip a pixel. There we go. And then there's the letter R. Beautiful. Okay, cool. So, yeah. Cool. So, 528. Cool. So let me just put the camera back on again. Or the capture software back on. Yeah. Like I said, sorry about the repeating process and everything. It's just that it has to be done. So I know it's not always the most exciting thing to do, but for me, I like to stream it, personally. So yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 5.5 technically. Let's see. So then we have the letter G. Or maybe just one pixel. Yeah, okay. Nice. Okay, just had to count. To double check that I got everything basically. So yeah. Alright. Cool. I think I might have already copied the letter A, yeah. Which I have, yeah, cool. Now we just need the letter F. It's currently 7 o'clock now, so I got 15 minutes. Alright, cool. So, whoops. So let's see. 530. Cool. So yeah, let's see. Okay. Yeah, I remember that stream when when I finished the pixel art. Yeah, I was like, let's not end the stream yet. I just want to see some reactions afterwards. Because, oh man, it was freaking awesome. Alright. Yeah. Just gonna turn it up again. Once again, sorry for the back and forth. 531. Cool. Turn the camera back on. Maybe the comma we don't need to count it as, you know. So let's see. So comma. Then we need letter P. Alright. Another A. My nose is scratching. Let's see. There it is. So, there we go, there we go, there we go. No, wait. Good thing I just noticed. That would have been embarrassing. So 532. Beautiful. Yeah, I thought that would be pretty cool. And it also shows you a bit of the behind the scenes of me making all this. So yeah, let's see. So letter R. Then we'll have a letter C. So this is already a word. So we'll just skip 4 pixels. No, it's, yeah, that's right, it's 4 pixels. Okay, so there we go. Then we'll make the letter O. This time I'm going to make a different letter O. Usually I make it in a square. But I think like that would be better. Yeah, that looks better. Because I used to do it in a square. Like that. Which could work, but yeah, it was a bit too much. Let me just do that. 533. If I missed some letters, oh well, that's fine. Alright, cool. Let's see. We need the letter N. T again. Let's see. Where's the letter T? T, there we go. So, Control C, Control V. And drag it to there. Cool. Nice. Okay, cool. So, par contre, we need the letter R again, and then the letter E. Yeah. So, you can tell it takes a lot of time to do all this. But I think it's worth it, though. So, yeah. Yeah, let me just... Nice stretch. Sorry about that. Oh, it feels good. It feels amazing. Sorry about that. Alright. There we go. So, E as an elephant. Nice. So, stop. Cool. So let me just put it back up. And this time there's only going to be one text because it's just going to be exclamation mark. Let's see, let's just do that. There we go. Skip that one and do that. Nice. And then let's see, I'm gonna call it not only 536, but also there's gonna be 50F, which stands for frames. Cool. Don't know if you consider one, but yeah. Now I want to put it in Japanese. Let's see. So, we need Where's has to be in there somewhere. Nope. Let's see. Do I have it somewhere? No. Not quite. Oh man, this is gonna be a maze. What am I even saying? It's amazing. Alright, cool. Just cancel that. Let's see. Yeah, you can tell I have a lot. Look how many I have. It's crazy. On top. Okay, so no. What about this one? There we go. Yes. Alright, cool. So let me just do a Control-C once again. Just go all the way back, or all the way forward. There we go. So I'm just gonna do that. So we need and then bu. We're gonna say abunai, which means dangerous. There we go. Let's see. So boo. Might have it somewhere, or at least a who. I think I saw it. Yes. There's a boo. Okay, cool. So we're just gonna click on these pixels. Sounds good. There we go. So abu, and then we need nai. Perfect. So let's see. So this will be number 537. Cool. Very nice. So 537, then we need abu nai, yeah. Is there na somewhere? Na. Let's see, where is it? Nope. Can't see one. Although I know that someone, there might be multiple, but I know that one of them has a na. Somewhere, at least, I think. Let's see. Nope, not him. Or maybe he does, but let's see. I'm just trying to search for the na. No. Although there's a chance I might have missed it. Okay. Let's see, I got 5 minutes left, and I hope that I can get it done. on the text, yeah. So let's see. That could be it. Yes, got it. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Oh, that's perfect, because I can just copy both. Nice. Na and E for nai. Isn't that perfect? Oh shit. So just bam. Shazam. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. So let me just pause. Well, not pause, but put my screen to black screen mode. There we go. Fantastico. Nope, didn't misplace it or anything. Oh, didn't mean to open my Minecraft. No, okay, I just had to check something. Okay, so Abunai Dakara, yeah. So da. There we go. And then we need ka for kara. Just checking chat still. No, wait, what am I doing? Okay, cool. So let's see, dakara. Well, first we have daka, and then the I will go last, along with the exclamation mark. Alright, dakara. Alright, cool. So, this will be 539. Cool. Okay, so that. Now where's the ra? I think there might be someone with ra. Let's see. No. No. Nope. Let's see. Where's ra? Please. I can't seem to find it. No. Ah, there we go. Yes. I found it. Let's see. There we go. So Control C. And we'll do Control V. Dakara. Perfect. And then the final straw, exclamation point. You don't even have to add the arrows. Which I guess since we have 1 minute left, let's see if we can do this. I think we can. But let's see. So first it's 540. And let's open this. And let's try to finish this up. So let's see. By finding the arrows. Let's see. So this one. Control C. And Control V. Fantastic. So now we're just going to do this. 541. And then we'll do times 3. Nice. And now we'll do the last one. So let's see. The last arrow. It's 15 now, but I'm just going to finish it. Since it's just one more frame and it doesn't take very long. Okay, cool. Then I'm just going to do this. And name it 542. Times 3. And there we go. So, yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna call that a stream for now, guys. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. So, like I said, this might be the last stream in terms of this specific pixel animation I'm making. And once this is done, I'll upload it to YouTube. And also trying to think of another pixel animation that could be cool and what I could make. So, yeah. Sometimes I have to think wisely, and then, yeah, and then, you know, it's time to get into action. So, yeah, again, anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys, like I said. So, yeah, we'll see you in the next stream. Probably going to be doing some Minecraft again. I really need to do the Ava versus Blue Skies mod challenge again. So, yeah, we'll see. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next stream. Or in the animation. If I haven't done any more streams. Because I was really focused on the animation. But like I said, so, I'll see you guys. Goodbye.